Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a new video, and starting today I'm going to be doing daily videos. I'm going to try my best, so if I do skip a day or two, just don't kill me, but I'm going to try my best to keep daily videos coming for you guys. So yes, today we're doing a summer makeup tutorial. Obviously I don't have any makeup on yet, but I'm going to be putting a bunch of makeup on my face to show you guys how I get my full coverage summer makeup look that's going to be perfect for you guys that want good coverage but you want it to look dewy and like summery. I do have very dry skin, rosacea skin, textured skin, just a lot of things wrong with my skin, a few blemishes but not too bad. But I'm going to show you guys how I get my full coverage like summer kind of look, and I do have a new product to share with you guys I'm super excited about, so I'm going to show you guys that in a little bit. But if you guys want to see how I get my like summer full coverage look, then keep on watching. But first, if you're new, subscribe to my channel and click that bell down below so that you're notified whenever I post a new video. And if you're not following me on my other social media yet, I have Snapchat and Instagram and Twitter, so I'll have those linked down below so you guys can go follow me on all of the social platforms, and if you like me, I guess, and make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video if you do enjoy it, and let's get right into the tutorial. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to think about is your skin type. So for me, I have very dry skin, rosacea prone skin, textured skin, so anything that's going to hydrate my skin is better. But you want to start off with a clean face, so make sure you cleanse your skin in the morning and at night. But I use my Clean and Clear hydrating facial cleanser in the morning, which I really like. People think it's like too much, but I really like it. It's from the drugstore, it's affordable, and I think that it's a really amazing face wash, and it just cleans my skin but doesn't leave me feeling like stripped, you know. My skin's like not tight and like it's not too much for my skin, you know. And then you're going to want to think about making sure to hydrate your skin. If you have oily skin, I would recommend going for something like a gel moisturizer or something not so thick. And if you have dry skin, I would recommend something like a thicker cream. I'm using the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream to moisturize my face today because I am very dry. And this stuff is amazing. It is $48, which is like a lot for some people. But you know what? I got this, and thanks to my mom, actually. She got it for me, which... thank you, Mother. But this is an amazing product. I've already used about that much, and it's just a really beautiful moisturizer. So if you're dry skin and you've tried like everything like I have, give this one a go. And if you guys see my nails on this side are like, there's still remnants of like a horrible nail job that I did myself. Sorry about that. I just couldn't get the rest of it off. I tried my best. So we're gonna go in with some moisturizer. Let's take this Confidence in a Cream and put it on our face. I'm going to take about like that much, maybe a little more. I put more on at night because I want my skin to be able to drink it up at night, you know. But in the morning, I don't want to put too much on, because if you put too much on before your makeup, it can kind of like start separating like your foundation. So you don't really want that. So we're going to go in and blend this into my skin. So this is a really strong, hydrating moisturizer. I put it over my eyes because my eyes need that moisture too, like under my eyes and stuff. But I'm going to show you guys a really cool eye serum that I recently got, and I'm really excited about it to show you guys. And it's this serum right here. It's called Party Eyes, and it looks like this. It comes in a little black box. You pull it out, and it's in a little silver container like this, and then it's like one of those ones with a brush, and you click it and then you put it under your eyes, and it's supposed to help with brightening under your eyes and just like lifting and helping to decrease the tired look under your eyes. So I always use this before my makeup. I've been loving this so much, and I would recommend it. So if you guys want to try the Party Eye Serum, I will have a link down below where you can get it, and it's just a really amazing product. It smells really good. It kind of has like a minty smell, like a fresh smell. So you just pump it a few times, like click, and then you get the product out. So I'm going to apply it under my eyes. If you guys see me looking like that way, that's where my mirror is. So bear with me on that. Here we go. We're going to blend this right under the eyes. And this is really good for all skin types. It's really just under eyes, so everybody like has dry under eyes, because your under eye area doesn't have any like oil glands, so you need something hydrating under there to like really lift and just bring those under eyes out of their like desert state, basically. So I'm just blending that under the eyes and just kind of patting it in. You don't want to be too rough with your eyes, and it doesn't like have an instant like effect, but it does definitely seem to help me with my makeup looking better under the eyes. So I definitely recommend the Party Eye Serum, and let's get into the foundation. For my foundation, I like something pretty full coverage, as you guys know, so I'm going to be taking the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse. Of course, you can use whatever foundation works for you, but I recommend this foundation is really good, high-end, full coverage, and I really like this one as a drugstore, but I like to mix them, so I'm going to show you guys how I do that. Now, I'm very, very fucking pale, so I have to use something that is... Personally, I like to use something a little bit darker to kind of give my skin tone a more bronzy look. But this Clinique, the lightest shade, which is the shade Linen 1, it is too dark for my skin. It makes me look very dark. So, I use something like this, which is a little lighter, to kind of even it out. But I always like to go a little darker anyway with my foundation, just to lift my hat up a little bit so I don't get out of my hat. And I like to go a little bit darker with my foundation just to give my skin that kind of like more bronzy look. So we're going to start applying the Beyond Perfecting, and if you guys have never seen this, it has a gigantic like doe foot applicator in the foundation, and so it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to double as a concealer, so I think that's why they did that, but I really like the applicator. There's that foundation, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Dream Liquid Mousse on the back of my hand, and I'm going to pick that up on the brush and mix it with the other one. I'm going to use a fluffy but like dense blending brush. I don't know where I got this. I think TJ Maxx. It's not anything fancy, but it really works for me, so I really like it. I got the Dream Liquid Mousse on the back of my hand. I'm going to take this brush, dip in there, and I'm going to start applying the Dream Liquid Mousse with the other foundation, kind of mixing them together. And we're going to start kind of stippling this onto the skin. And we'll worry about our neck in a little bit. I do have a 5 o'clock shadow to deal with, so we're going to have to work on that. Now, personally, I do like to go over my eyelids with the foundation just to cover up the redness up there. You can do that with concealer too. It really doesn't matter. Either way works. And then I'm just taking a little bit at a time of the other foundation on the back of my hand and blending it in with the Clinique one that's already on my face, and I'm just using a sort of a stippling motion to blend these products out. Now, if you are someone who likes a little more light coverage, you don't like something super heavy, I would recommend using something like a beauty sponge. I really like the Real Techniques one if you're looking for an affordable option. It's like $5, amazing, to blend out your foundation. Because that's going to give you a little bit more of a light coverage. But me, I like a full coverage, so I'm just going to be using a brush because when I really want that full coverage look, I always go for a brush over a sponge, because a sponge is always going to absorb at least some product off your face, and I don't like that too much because I need that coverage. So sometimes I like to use a beauty blender only when I want not as much coverage, because it's not going to give me enough coverage to look super glam on my skin because I have so much rosacea, so I have to cover this redness up, you know? So there we go, I got the foundation pretty much blended. I'm going to take some down my neck now and just make sure that that's all kind of covered up, the 5 o'clock shadow. If you're someone who doesn't like to go down the neck with your foundation, you definitely don't have to. But for me, I do have a pretty bad like 5 o'clock shadow, so I like to go down my neck and just make sure that everything is blended down here. Sorry, my hat's getting in my way. Okay, foundation is done. For the next step, I go in with some concealer to highlight and conceal under my eyes. So we're going to use the Tarte Shape Tape today. This is like the best full coverage concealer. It is so full coverage, and I think pretty much everyone really likes this concealer. So if you have not tried this, I would definitely recommend it to you guys. It's so good. We're going to go ahead and apply this under the eyes. This is a full coverage look, so I'm going to apply quite a bit. Maybe more than what you guys like, but just apply as much as what makes you happy. So for me, this is what makes me happy. This is what covers everything for me. So here I go. And again, I'm going to try to do, this is like what I would do if I really want my makeup to last as well. So, and that looks like a lot, I know, but we're going to blend it out. And for me, I like to use a small kind of brush to blend out my concealer. It just works the best for me. And I just gently tap it into the skin, which is going to give me really good coverage. And it's not going to lift or remove any of my products, which is exactly what I want. Sometimes I'll take a bigger flat top brush and just get the outside edge blended, and then I'll go in with that smaller one to blend up under the eye, because it's a lot easier to get up in there, you know. And just look up and make sure you're getting all those creases filled in. You don't want any creasing going on. Now to set my under eye area and bake it, I'm going to use this little L'Oreal mini concealer sponge, and we're going to take some Coty Airspun loose translucent powder and set the under eye area. I'm just going to dampen the sponge before I go in with the powder. This really makes a huge difference. I'm just going to spritz it with some coconut water spray, and I'm just dipping it right into the powder. And I'm going to place it right under the eye. And I'm also going to take a little bit of that on my nose. I like to bake my nose. Now I'm going to take a fluffy powder brush, and we're going to just go in that same powder, and we're just going to set the rest of the face. I'm just going to go ahead and set the rest of my face with that same powder with a fluffy powder brush. This one is from Wet n Wild, and I really, really like it. It's super soft, and it just blends my powder really, really nice. And I just don't want to use too much powder because I want to keep that nice like luminosity to the skin, but you know, I want to make sure that we set the foundation. Okay, now that my face is set, I'm going to go in and do my brows off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, brows are done. I know they're not the best in the world, but I did my best. These are my brows today. I used the NYX Taman Frame to fill my brows, and then I went underneath them with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to just lift them a little bit and just make them look a little bit thinner because I did them a little thick. And then I'm going to go in. It's time to contour and bronze the face. So we're going to use the Makeup Forever Matte Bronze in the shade 20 to bronze up my skin, and then I'm going to contour. So let me just swirl a big fluffy brush in here, and I'm going to just start kind of starting my contour, but kind of just like laying down a little bit of bronzer just to warm up my skin tone. It's a beautiful bronzer. It's matte. It's not shimmer, so there's no shimmers in here or anything like that. A lot of them have like a really shimmery pigments in there. I don't know. This one is really pretty, and if you guys like a matte bronzer, I would really recommend this one. It's very, very pretty. It is warm toned, but I like warm tones on my face even when contouring personally, so I just like to look glowy and kind of sun-kissed, you know. I'm going to take this bronzer down my neck. Okay, now we're going to go into contour. To contour my face today, I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Contour Palette. This one has so many shades. I think this is like really cheap too. I got it for like $7, I think. There's lots of different shades, and it's just a really good palette. So I'm going to take this shade right here with this one, and sometimes I'll throw a little bit of the dark one in, but I'm going to start with those two in the front, and I'm just going to start contouring the face. And it's just going to I'm going to keep it kind of high up on the cheekbone because I want to lift the face. I don't want to bring it down too far. I want to just kind of snatch the face, and automatically when I contour, it's going to look a little red to you guys because I do have rosacea. So it just kind of naturally looks red on me. I have a lot of red in my skin. So, you know, it's really hard for me to get that contour that looks more brown rather than red. This really looks red. Just any contour I do just always kind of looks red. So it's just the way it goes for me. But I'm just going to lift that cheekbone up, and I'm going to get the jawline as well. Take a little bit of the darker shade. Oh, whoops. Just blend. If you do that, just blend, blend, blend. These are really blendable, very pigmented. Just really, really pretty contour shades. There's the contour pretty much done. Looks really, really pretty. Doesn't look too harsh. Like I said, I do have redness, but I still like to add blush, which I know is weird. People are going to be like, you know, but I am going to be adding a little bit of blush just to bring me that like cute, you know, like young, youthful type look. So we're going to use the NYX blush in the shade Summer. Perfect for this video. Love this blush. It has a little bit of a shimmer in it, so if you're not a fan of that, you might not like it, but let me swatch this. It's, I mean, very pigmented. Very, very pigmented, but it's still really, really pretty. You just need like 2 taps of your brush and then just tap it off. I'm using an e.l.f. bronzing brush, I think is what this is, and I'm just going to tap this onto my face and then work it out. And I'm going to put it kind of lifted up a little bit where the contour is instead of on the apples, and this helps to lift the face as well. See how pretty that is? Do the same on the other side. Just kind of place it and then kind of just blend it into that contour. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this blush. Put a little bit on the chin. And this is like a cute redness, you know? Doesn't look like rosacea, just looks cute. For my lips today, I want something summery and just like fresh looking on the lips. I don't want something that looks super dry or matte. For an easy summer lip look, I've been using some chapstick, which I know is crazy. I have another lip thing I'm going to show you guys, but I'm going to put the chapstick on. Okay, and then we're going to use the Nikkie Cosmetics Plumping Gloss, Pixie Gloss, in the shade Pixie. It's just one shade that they have, and this is an amazing product. I will have it linked down below as well. It's just like a pink gloss, but it plumps your lips up, and it's really, really, really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. And now the lips are done. We're going to move on to highlighter, which is my favorite step ever. I love highlighter so much. So today I'm going to be using my Clara Cosmetics. It's fingerprints. It's a fingerprint magnet, okay? Clara Cosmetics Socialite Glow Kit. I'm going to be using this shade right here. It is a powder highlighter, and it is blinding. I'm going to put it right there. I mean, it is so blinding. So if you guys want a blinding highlighter, the Clara Cosmetics Socialite Glow Kit is amazing. I do have a code. It's KCCaleb20 for 20% off. So go in the link in the description if you want to try this highlighter. It is absolutely amazing. I'm just going to take a BH Cosmetics. This is a number 12 brush. I'm just going to run it into that powder, and I'm going to apply this on the high points of my cheeks, my cupid's bow, nose, brow bone. You guys know, I think. Just gently applying this, building up the pigment. As you can see, I mean, look at the blinding, like blinding. It is so pretty. I mean, come on. Ugh. Down the nose. I'm a highlighting whore, so just so you know. And we're almost done. We're going to put some setting spray on. So for setting spray, I like something that is really going to lock my makeup in. You can use a dewy finish or a matte finish one. It is summertime, but I'm going to go ahead and use a matte finish spray. This is the NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this on my face. And then I'm going to grab something to like fan my face off. So I'll just use this contour palette, but we're going to go ahead and spray the face in a downward motion like this. And this is going to kind of melt all those powders into your skin and make sure that everything is locked in place. It's going to like literally melt them into your skin, so it's going to like take away any cakiness or anything like that. I'm just going to fan it off while it's still wet. This is a little trick that I learned from Nikkie Tutorials here on YouTube, where you kind of fan it off and it just helps to set your makeup even more. You fan it off and it just helps to lock it in. And did you guys see how dewy and like moisturized my lips look? That gloss is so amazing. I love it so much. And today I did not put mascara on because I am filming another video after this for Instagram. So I'm doing an eye look and I don't want to have mascara on. But if you want to, you can optionally apply mascara. It totally is up to you. One of my favorites is the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. I really like that one. But it's totally up to you. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. And check out all my links down below. Make sure to follow me on the social platforms. Okay, like Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. They're all down below. So go follow. And I hope to see you guys in my next video, which will be tomorrow. I'm not even sure what the video is going to be yet, but if you guys want to watch it, I hope you're there, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.